Are you one of those people who struggle with overspending? Many people struggle with managing their finances, and often the root cause is psychological. Hello viewers, in this video, we'll explore 15 psychological facts about spending money that will help you understand your spending habits and ultimately save you more money. However, before we start our countdown, we would appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon. So let's dive into the video. 15 psychological facts about spending money that will save you more money. Fact number 1, the power of advertising. Advertising has a powerful effect on our brains. Companies spend millions of dollars on ads to make us feel a certain way about their products. The next time you see an ad, try to recognize these tactics and question whether you really need the product being advertised. Fact number 2, the halo effect. The halo effect is the tendency to judge a person, product, or company based on one positive attribute. For example, you might assume that a company that makes high-quality products also has excellent customer service. This can lead to overspending if you're only considering one positive attribute of a product. Fact number 3, the herd mentality. The herd mentality is the tendency to follow the crowd. This can lead to overspending if you're buying something just because everyone else is, without considering whether you really need it or can afford it. To avoid this, take the time to think about whether you really want or need something before making a purchase. Fact number 4, the anchoring effect. The anchoring effect is the tendency to rely too heavily on the first piece of information you receive when making a decision. To avoid this, try to gather as much information as possible before making a decision. Fact number 5, the scarcity effect. The scarcity effect is the tendency to place a higher value on things that are rare or hard to get. This can lead to overspending if you feel like you need to buy something just because it's limited edition or on sale for a limited time. To avoid this, ask yourself whether you would still want the product if it were readily available. Fact number 6, the endowment effect. The endowment effect is the tendency to overvalue something you already own. This can lead to overspending if you're holding onto something just because you feel like you've invested too much money into it, even if it's no longer useful or valuable to you. To avoid this, try to let go of things you no longer need or use. Fact number 7, the pain of paying. The pain of paying is the negative feeling you get when you have to part with your money. This can lead to overspending if you're buying things just to avoid feeling this pain, even if you don't really need the product. To avoid this, try to focus on the benefits of your purchase rather than the cost. Fact number 8, the sunk cost fallacy. The sunk cost fallacy is the tendency to continue investing in something just because you've already invested time, money, or effort into it, even if it's not worth it anymore. This can lead to overspending if you're holding onto product or service just because you've already invested money into it. To avoid this, try to recognize when something is no longer worth your time, money, or effort and let it go. Fact number 9, the confirmation bias. The confirmation bias is the tendency to seek out information that confirms our existing beliefs and ignore information that contradicts them. This can lead to overspending if you're only looking for information that supports your decision to buy something. To avoid this, try to gather as much information as possible from different sources and consider all the factors before making a decision. Fact number 10, the status quo bias. The status quo bias is the tendency to prefer things to stay the same. This can lead to overspending if you're holding onto old habits or products just because they're familiar and comfortable. To avoid this, try to be open to change and consider new options before making a decision. Fact number 11, the opportunity cost. The opportunity cost is the value of the next best alternative that you could have chosen instead. This can help you make better decisions about spending your money. For example, if you buy an expensive dress, the opportunity cost might be that you can't afford to go on a trip you've been wanting to take. To avoid overspending, consider the opportunity cost of your purchases and prioritize what's most important to you. Fact number 12, the delayed gratification. The delayed gratification is the ability to resist immediate temptation for a greater reward later. This can help you save money by avoiding impulsive purchases and instead investing in something that will pay off in the long run. Fact number 13, the framing effect. The framing effect is the way that information is presented can influence our decisions. To avoid overspending, be aware of how information is framed and consider the full context before making a decision. Fact number 14, the priming effect. The priming effect is the influence that previous experiences or exposure to something can have on our behavior. To avoid overspending, be aware of how you're being primed and take a step back before making a decision. Fact number 15, the Diderot Effect. The Diderot Effect is the tendency for one purchase to lead to more purchases. For example, buying a new phone might lead you to buy a new phone case, headphones, and other accessories. To avoid overspending, be aware of how one purchase might lead to more purchases. Thanks for watching our video on 15 psychological facts about spending money that will save you more money. By understanding these psychological factors, you can take control of your spending habits and ultimately save more money. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on money management and financial planning.